My name is Spero Villioti. Join us as we unpick the threads of our creative fashion community, always remembering our values of nurturing, being commercially savvy and extraordinary. It's a crazy place filled with fun, passion, dedication, and so much laughter, which we love. Hi everyone, I'm so glad to be back in Joburg and back at the office, although I love Cape Town and I had a great holiday with Vanessa. I'm back here with Josh.
Hello everyone.
And we're carrying on filming. At the moment today we started filming the students who are doing a certain project where they have to create a garment that would fit into the Villioti Couture collection. It's mainly a fun assignment so they can actually do what they want. So they've all been split up into teams. We have 14 teams, about 3 people in each team. And we give them some cash to go and buy what they need to construct their garment. So they've all been out there really enjoying it. We'll be filming them to show you how the progress goes along. We also showed them Stephanie's video from Chateau Lande and also Cadeaux at the Chateau. And they were so amazed to see the generosity that Stephanie has put forward on doing a scholarship, and to see that they are being recognized worldwide as well. And thank you to all our subscribers for watching and supporting. We really appreciate it. We love your comments. The more comments we get, we want to answer every single comment that comes our way. So please comment and chat to us. We love it. We want to hear what you think. And our students are really excited about it. So they're going to be doing this assignment where they're going to make 14 garments, and at the end of it they have to organize a whole fashion show, considering social distancing at all times and making sure that they all wear their masks. So we've got quite a big room that we will be doing the show in, and we'll be filming it, so that will come in later episodes once their assignment is complete. But they seem to be very enthusiastic, aren't they?
Definitely.
They're really enjoying it. So, and Josh has been filming.
I have been.
I think you can take your mask off, Josh.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, the heat.
That's the problem.
Like
you can't breathe, especially trying to give a lecture to like 50 students all spaced out so that they're not close. So you have to project your voice as loud as you can get it.
With the mask on.
With the mask on, it's like not that much fun. But we're coping and we're getting through it, and it's fine. And I must tell you, the students are so excited to be back. Online learning is great, and it's something we will want to go into in the future, but I think our students love the face-to-face.
Creatives feed off
Creatives, yeah, they need to work with each other and see what they're doing. Staying alone in your bedroom trying to do fashion I don't think is that much fun.
No.
And I've also found that they're starting to appreciate
the environment
and coming to the university and being with the rest, instead of it being a drag. Oh, I had varsity today. They are all here and they're investing and loving it. So it's quite refreshing. It's sometimes when something is taken away, you learn to appreciate it. And I think a lot of us through COVID have realized that we had a good life. But it'll come back. So they had to, the whole 50 of them had to, we showed them first some videos of past collections, and they had to come up with a theme of their own. So they had like this whole debate, and then they had to have votes, and then they finally came up with what they were all happy and they were going to do. And their theme is
punk ballerinas.
So we're looking forward to seeing what it's going to be. But I think it's, from what I've seen, I'm trying not to look that much, because they all didn't want to show me until the end, and that's absolutely fine. I'd rather be surprised with what they're all going to come up with. So it's quite exciting. And last week when I was away, Josh interviewed Abir and Brad, just to point out they're both highly educated individuals, highly respected lecturers, even though they look very eccentric. And that's what we love about them. We love that the students in the beginning, when they come in first year and they see Abir, they are completely taken aback.
But it's inspiration for them.
But, you know, if you felt shy about something, once you see him and who he is and how he approaches the students and how he works with the students, both of them, Brad and Abir, they are amazing, and the students have the highest respect and regard for them. So it's really great to see. Never judge a book by its cover. I mean, and those covers are crazy hectic. I mean, I couldn't do that. But each one of us is different, and that's great. But they adore them, and they really admire and respect them. We want to be different. We are different.
Definitely.
And that's what we love. We love the eccentricity and the difference and the artistic feel and the freedom of expression, and be who you want to be, and don't let anybody judge you. So it's really great to see.
We've got a very exciting year lined up. And the excitement starts from next week. We've got some special guests around.
Yes, you've got the next episode is going to be awesome, so you need to be watching. And I also want to thank all the Lande people who came over to our channel.
Yes, big
thank you. We so appreciate it. We're trying so hard to grow our channel, and you have made all the difference. Thank you so much. And to Stephanie, thank you. We're also going to put a link on this so that people who don't know about Stephanie, because we've filmed some bits, that can go on. So you're going to add a link to
I'm going to add
Chateau Diaries and
yes, in the
Cadeaux
description.
at the Chateau. And shout out to Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi. We're excited.
Yes.
And I also know that Selma follows us on...
Oh, does he?
Yes, he does.
Hi, Selma.
Hello, Selma.
Hopefully one day we can come to France and meet you all. It would be amazing.
Yes. So thank you so much, everyone, and I hope that you enjoy this episode. Please feel free to leave any comments you have in the comment section below. And please, if you want to see anything in particular, if you want to know something about someone specific, or you've just got a request on what you'd like to see on our channel, we're happy to take those suggestions, and we will have a look at what we could possibly do to answer them, answer your questions, answer your suggestions, and put something forward that we all like.
Also, I'm going to do a shout out to Barbara. Hi, Barbara. I
Hello,
hope you're
Barbara.
watching. I love getting your emails. It's so nice chatting to you.
Yes, Barbara, our super fan.
Our super fan.
Love that. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
everyone.
everybody.
Enjoy the episode.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Okay, so I've called you back into the media room because I need to show you something about what Josh and I have done, and just to explain to you how it all works. So, you know, every year we do events to raise money to try and raise money for a bursary, right? So we do events, and it's more the third years who do it, but also the second years do an event to raise money, and the first years. And all the money that is raised, as you know, 50% you're allowed to spend on the show, and 50% goes towards bursaries. So all the money that is raised goes into the Fashion Education Foundation, which is not in my pocket. It's a registered charity set up by a whole lot of businessmen, and all the money that you raise goes into that. And like I said, we're allowed to use half of it for our show, the other half goes to bursaries. So last year with COVID, fundraising didn't go so well. So Josh and I, when I was on lockdown in March, I started watching a YouTube channel called the Chateau Diaries. Okay, and that's with Stephanie, who's the blonde lady here in the picture. When we started filming the vlog, Josh and I, we decided, why don't we send Stephanie a gift? And Stephanie's favorite color is yellow. So I'm just going to show you what's happened and what's happening and how amazing this can all be for all of you one day. Okay.
This comes from South Africa for Stephanie Jarvis.
You don't usually give me the letters, so what is
She
this?
has 100,000 subscribers.
From Villioti Fashion Institute. I'm writing to you to say thank you for letting us live vicariously through you and all the wonderful people who you love and feature in your show. But mostly I would like to thank you for inspiring me to put my own show together. I've been in the fashion business for 35 years, dressing many famous people. In 2003, my wife and I decided to start our own fashion school. Over the years, the Villioti Fashion Institute has grown to become one of the leading fashion schools in South Africa. It's so wonderful that you're in South Africa, near to Mummy and Percy. Lockdown has caused many companies to close and people to lose their jobs. Vanessa and I didn't want any of our amazing staff to lose their jobs or cut their salaries, so 2 weeks before lockdown we put all our students online so they would not lose this academic year. We asked all our lecturers to do wonderful videos so that the students would look forward to going online and enjoy their classes. This was not easy because none of us are actors and we were all very camera shy, but we did it. I'm proud to say that our students have been amazing, producing great work and achieving excellent marks. When I walked at the end of lockdown, when I walked into the campus, I announced to everyone, we are doing a vlog. They just stared at me in disbelief. I said, I have something to show you. I sat them down and made them watch yours and Michael's vlog.
Oh.
They were hooked and loved the show, and now the whole office watches both shows. We started filming that same day. I love that. I love the fact that that's inspired you. I cannot tell you the laughter and joy and excitement it suddenly brought to a sad and anxious campus. Everyone climbed on board and was so excited to do this. Thanks to you and Michael for inspiring me to take the chance to do this. Okay, I can't wait any longer. I'm allowed to see it. I'm allowed to see it exactly.
I will bring it for you. It is not in the box
Okay.
Okay.
because
Wow.
it's too big and too beautiful to keep it in the box all this time, so not perfect. Oh
I think you will fit it. I think so too. Yeah.
no! I think you need to use this in a very, very, very special occasion.
Yeah, for
When the channel gets to 100,000, then we'll do a party. Yes, we should do our own Oscars party when the Chateau Diaries gets to 100,000 subscribers.
Oscars party?
Yeah, shall we?
Nice.
And then we can give each other awards. And all dress up. I'd like to read the last part of this letter now. As most of our students come from privileged backgrounds, we try to teach them some social responsibility by giving back to fellow creatives. Vanessa and I do some scholarships, but I see so many talented African students, but we cannot accommodate them all. I'm hoping that the international community would join in to help young people reach their full potential with a great education. If our channel grows big and we get patrons, all the money would go directly to the Fashion Education Foundation, a registered non-profit organisation to help with students who choose to study anything to do with the arts. When we were packing the dress to send to you, we filmed it as I talk about you and Michael and your show and how this all came about. So after you receive this dress, the vlog will be shown. We do hope you'll have time to see our vlog and enjoy it. If you ever come to South Africa again, I definitely will be coming to South Africa again, we would love you to visit us at our institution and possibly do a talk to our students. Thank you for being such an inspiration and for giving us a taste of life in a beautiful French chateau. Kindest regards, Spero. Spero, thank you. I think the work you're doing is amazing. I do hope that everyone goes to look at your channel. We have actually just found your channel. It's Villioti Fashion Institute for anyone wanting to look at it. And I'll put a link in the description below. And this is Spero. He just said he went to school in Harare, Zimbabwe. That's where Michael Fox was born. This is just amazing. And yes, this is the man who made this. I'll be looking at your episodes later. I'll be enjoying this.
and she really loved the dress. I got a message from one of Stephanie's YouTube subscribers who's become a fan on ours, and she said, have you watched the show with Stephanie? You should watch. So I thought, okay, let me go watch. So this is it.
Hello and welcome to Cadeaux at the Chateau, where it's still super festive and warm by the fire at the Chateau. I love being able to open the presents by the tree, so we're making the most of it whilst the tree is still up. Whilst Michael's still here, this is going to be your last Cadeaux at the Chateau before going home.
Yes. Yes.
Till he gets back.
Yeah, hopefully come back soon.
Good. We've got some really good news as well, because I've started to get the figures in for the November and December ad revenue, and I've been saving it up because we make the most money of the whole year in November and December, because the ad revenue goes up as Christmas approaches, and it looks as though we will have made over $5,000. Now that's not completely confirmed yet, but it looks as though it's in that region. In just those 2 months from this channel, that's a lot of money that we have for charity. And we wanted to do something different from what we've been doing before, because we've mainly focused on medical charities up until now, and we thought it would be nice to do something that will affect one person's life and really make a huge change in one person's life. So we decided that it would be really nice to do a scholarship for somebody to study in the arts, because when I went to university, it was completely paid for by the state in those days. And I know that people do not usually get that opportunity in life, and especially in countries where there is a huge inequality. And so we thought we would like to focus on South Africa. Obviously that's very important for Michael as well, coming from South Africa, and Mommy and Percy living there for much of the year. And then Villioti Fashion Institute came into our lives when they sent a dress for me, the beautiful yellow dress that I wore for our party when we got to 100,000 subscribers. And we started chatting with them, and they're really lovely people. And Spero was telling us that he has a lot of very privileged students, and that's how they can study there. Spero explained to me that he ensures that all of those students have fundraising events during the year, so that other less fortunate people can also study there, so they can fund scholarships. And I think that's an amazing thing that they're doing, and something that I would like to be involved with. So after discussing it a lot in the house, we've decided that we would like to make the Lande Scholarship for the Villioti Fashion Institute. So this channel will be funding a student to study fashion design for the next 3 years, and I'm very much hoping that we'll be able to follow whoever it is that's chosen. That will be up to the institute to choose the best possible student, and then maybe in 3 years we'll see some results of their hard work and see some of their designs. It would be really lovely for us to be able to follow them along in this. So all of you who have watched, you're going to be making a huge difference to someone.
Last night we were looking through the work that the students produced.
Yes.
It makes some incredible dresses.
Yeah, we were looking at the fashion shows from the
Yeah.
Villioti Fashion Institute on their Instagram.
It's going to be so good to be able to give someone an opportunity to create something so
Yeah. And also for me it's really important because my father, who was the most amazing artist, didn't feel able to study art. He was entirely self-taught because he came from a family that did not have much. He had to go into something that would ensure him a career. He didn't have the luxury to do that, so he found it very important that I should be able to do that in my life, and if I'm able to then give somebody else that opportunity, that makes me very, very happy. So thank you all for making it possible.
On behalf of the student body of the Villioti Fashion Institute, we'd like to thank Stephanie, Jarvis,
Realeboa, Baie dankie, Kapmunha,
Merci beaucoup.
Shukran Jazakallah.
Ngiyabonga.
for creating the Lande Scholarship.
We'll make you proud!
How are you, Josh?
Thanks, and you, Hamza.
Okay, thank you.
Amy, whenever we see you, you are always painting.
I know, can't get away from that. Don't look at close yet.
So is this your whole group, Amy?
Yeah, I've got them all painted.
Hello, Chloe. So what's the brief? What are you guys doing?
So it's punk ballerinas. Is the
Punk
theme
ballerinas.
for everyone.
Okay.
And we are hand making punk badges from the 1970s, late 1970s.
Okay.
Out of calico, and we are going to be putting them on a ballerina leotard and styling that. And then we are taking trash bags and creating a long train.
Oh, wonderful. And how are you going to get these badges to be as thick as like a normal
The
patch?
paint
Is
makes
it going
it
to be?
really, really thick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you thought about fusing the back
Could fuse the back.
with interlining, maybe? Cuts to the shape and you just iron over it right side, and it will also heat up the paint and make it nice
Oh,
and
it sets the paint at the end. So that could be quite beneficial. Yeah.
Hey.
We're just having fun.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Interesting. What are you guys making?
A frilly tutu.
A frilly tutu.
Yeah. That's where the box is, where the red gathered. Yeah, so the box is going to go like that.
Ooh, where's your illustrations?
Okay. We had to pick 3 from our other drawings. This one's mine, that one's Philip's, and then that one's Zoe's.
Okay. And then you guys are obviously going with this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Philip, are you enjoying work experience so far? It's beautiful, hey?
It's like an episode of Fashion Project Runway.
Completely. What's everyone doing this side? Wow.
We're still busy with that. Doing that.
What are you using?
I use tissue paper. But it's layered on to make a tutu.
That is amazing. Sure.
Okay, well, this is what happened, right? So we decided to get the mesh fabric and we're going to use that for sleeves. So it's a bit see-through, but not too see-through. But see-through enough that it's sexy.
Okay, so this is organza. I think this paper is such a good idea.
It was by mistake.
Hey?
It was not on purpose. It was not planned.
Really? Not planned, but it worked.
Yeah, originally it was dozen bags.
It was dustbin bags.
Yeah. So
Wow.
original plan was to use dozen bags for the tutu to get that little poofiness and then...
But where did you find this? Who found this? PNA. Wow. Interesting. Cool, thanks guys. Hello designers. Hope you guys are doing well. What is everyone getting up to?
So I'm creating like shoulder pads out of cardboard to make it like structured.
Okay, and you guys also obviously following the punk ballerina feel, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're making shoulder pads.
Yeah, so you're gonna like sit like this.
Fab.
Yeah.
Are they going to be a certain color?
Yeah, we're gonna spray paint them and add pins.
Oh wow. So it's going to be very punkish.
Yeah.
Lovely, and we've got some more painting over here.
Yes, I'm painting my patchwork that we'll be using for our skirts. So we'll be using different colors here, but I'm doing my favorite right now, which is black.
This is the fabric you're using.
Yeah, we're actually going to be using paper as well.
Oh, like a combination between paper
Yeah.
and fabric. Beautiful.
Oh, sorry. So this is like a waistband thing, and then we combine by using this. And when the paper goes on top, it can like stand up instead of falling.
Okay. And say hello to your mum.
Hi, Mom.
So Jenny's mum is far away. Tell us your story, Jen.
Oh, well, my mother is in Thailand at the moment. She got stuck there and she couldn't come back. So it's been like 3 years now.
Wow, and she's watching you on YouTube.
Yes.
Lovely. Have a big wave. Jenny's in second year going to third year at the moment, hey? And how's it being a team leader?
It's going well. It's a lot of work, but I got a really lovely team, so everything is going well.
Wonderful. And do we love Jenny?
Definitely.
Yes?
We love her.
Yeah, hi mom. Where is she?
She's in Thailand.
Hi Thailand.
So you guys have got, you also doing the ballerina, the punk ballerinas, correct? Okay, what does your illustration look like? Oh, that's lovely. So you guys are going full fabric, eh?
Yes, full fabric all around.
Full fabric.
Yeah.
Wow. So how far are we?
Well, we finished our patterns. We are now moving on to actually preparing our fabric for sewing.
Okay, so you're building your mock-up.
Yes, basically.
Hello everyone.
Hi. So we're just putting some of the knitting together so that we can see.
Something like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How
So you're just putting some of the stuff on, hey?
We're trying to blend grey and black together. Yeah, we're giving it some shape.
yeah.
Doing gatherings. And then yeah, we just wanted to
Just lots of fabric lifting up, hey? That's wonderful. And how are you enjoying work experience?
How am I doing my experience? I really like it, you know. I'm really having fun, you know, and I'm seeing different ways to like, you know, yeah.
Design.
To design, yes.
There we go. Lovely. And you, how's work experience going for you?
At first it was tough because I didn't know what to expect, but now it's going kind of cool.
Wonderful. What are you, even though it's only been a few days, what are you taking from it already? What's been the best thing? The teamwork.
Yeah.
How important is it?
It is very important because I feel like if we can work together as a team, then like our ideas can, you know, come to life together, you know. Yeah.
Lovely. That's good work.
Things matter.
It does. Every small thing matters.
Okay, so we're back again with our mom. So how's it all going, everyone? Is it going well? Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
What do you think of this year's work? Way better. Why is it better? Because I need that information from you.
I just feel like we have a lot of creative workspace. Like last year we had to do specific designs, specific measurements and stuff. This year it's all our own ideas, our own individuality, and we can create our own creation.
And you feel like you're blossoming into design. That's good.
Because you can buy a shirt or like buy a dress and start drafting like other patterns becomes a little easier because you don't need the block. Like literally you can just maybe measure your shirt or your whatever, and then literally you can just freehand it straight.
So it's more fun.
It's more fun.
And we all like our own spaces, so we're not all in a wide room.
Yes, well we have to social distance.
Yeah, and it's like nicer than last year because we were all in a one tiny classroom.
Okay.
I feel like because our work experience last year overlapped with the fashion show, we were all kind of a ball of stress the entire time. So I think because we're all, you know, wrapped and coming from, you know, holiday, like bushy tailed, you know, fresh, we have a lot more energy.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So do you think then work experience should be moved like every year to the beginning of the year?
I would actually do that.
Huh?
Yeah, because
Okay, we can look at that.
Yeah, end of the year you're so
tired. And I think this is a nice way to start the year with like just like a splash creation. Let's go mad.
And get your
Right?
creative juices flowing because when you're over the holidays, you don't want to do fashion, so when you come back, you're excited and like, oh my gosh, I missed this.
Okay.
You know, like
it re-energizes you.
And then before
and re-energizes your passion towards being in fashion.
Yes.
And I think it's a nice way to ease us into our video.
Well, speaking about that, throwing something in there. No, I'm joking. How's everyone feeling for 2021? You guys are all in third years. Like, we have watched you grow up. How is it? What are you guys excited for? What are you scared for?
Both scared and excited.
Scared and excited. Does anyone have anything in like particular that you're excited for, that you're scared for?
Like, I want to see what each and every one of us come up with.
That's
Because we all have
good.
our own aesthetic, and to see how your aesthetic has changed over the 3 years and like how you've creatively grown, which is quite cool.
Like, I'm really excited to see what I'm going to come up with like, during this whole process, because now I have no idea. We'll last back in 6 months, be like, never know.
Did anyone start looking at design possibilities over the December holidays? Hey, I know when I studied, I was in Plettenberg Bay. I'll never forget it. I was in Plettenberg Bay, and I bought a sketchbook and I bought colouring in pencils, and I left my entire family, walked to the beach, and I just sat on a rock and I started drawing. Which is like Spero ripped that page up.
Why do you blame me?
He said, don't design what I want to see, design what you want to see. And I was
Yes.
like, okay, I will.
Was your collection like the circus, not really circus, but that like style?
Like ringleader type thing.
Yes.
Yes, my collection was it's called the Gentleman's Club. Sounds very raunchy, I know. But the whole idea was it was supposed to be menswear. Remember, Spero?
Menswear, so you tell us. You tell us.
I'm talking about
menswear.
My whole collection was Edwardian menswear, velvet and suiting. And instead of making one shift dress and one top and one pants and one jacket, I had to make 6 separates for every outfit, for every look.
Yeah.
So it was a skirt, waistcoat, top, spats, hat, and it was coat, dress, chain,
And tell them what the models wore. They had moustaches.
They had moustaches. So Spero turned around and said, they're not just going to walk down the runway clean, they are going to have moustaches on them. And they're going to have canes and cigars. And I had a small heart attack, but it looked absolutely amazing when it came out. So
And then
I
what
was
did they
happy with
do?
it. I had dollar bills, so I found dollar bills and I photoshopped my face in the middle. And everyone had to throw dollar bills onto the stage as the models walked down the runway. So the whole runway was full of like little dollar bills with my face on it.
But also the models.
And the models were walking out flicking bills at the crowd, and they were flicking bills, so they were just like little paper, like bills fluttering around as the models were walking out. So it was really quite cool and quite nicely thought out. Hey?
Yes. It was really cool. And but I must tell you, his group was an amazing group like your group is. They wanted to create a show that was really different, and it was all done in the parking lot here. It was an amazing event. They had a tuck shop, they had everything. So each one really stood out in their scene because they all came up with their own concept. But they really did amazing fundraising.
You did.
And this is what makes the difference for your show. But I think you're all an amazing bunch of students with high energy. And the show, you know the rules of the show, right? That you raise money for bursaries, 50% of that goes towards your show, the other 50 goes towards bursary. So I think in Josh's year, it's almost 400,000 that they raised. But they worked jolly hard. They had events, they had cake sales, they did everything. They really worked, and they made beautiful collections as well. And that made their show really special. I think the year before also did well, because last year's show was, 2018 show. That was a good show, right? They also did well.
With the KWV, that was a good one.
KWV. 19, yeah. So it's really important to do all this fundraising. As you can see, Josh and I are really trying with the vlog. So all these students that we are filming at the moment of first years and second years that are now, the second years are going into their third year of their diploma in fashion. And then I think quite a few of them are going to go on to do the degree as well. And hopefully by then we'll have our honours registered as well. And I think a few of them will go and do their honours as well. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. These kids are amazing. They're not kids, they're young, energetic people, and I'm so proud of them. You know, guys.
As a group, we've all grown a lot.
Yeah.
Like if we look at each other from outside the stage, I feel like we've all grown quite a lot, emotionally and mentally. We're not full of drama.
We never were.
No, there hasn't been drama in this class. I've had other classes and everyone kicking each other. So actually this is really good.
I think there's more people.
Yeah, I think what we mean is like in first year we were like a lot of people. Now that we've all grown from first year all the way to third year, like literally everyone in this class, like we know each other. We get along. So there's no one here that like feels like, oh, I can't handle this person sitting in front of me. Like we all get along and we love working with each other. Depending on whether we work alone or with a group, we can do everything together.
That's good.
That's lovely.
So the nice thing is that we have final pieces put together that we will have for a fashion show. Because when we had it, not everyone got to finish their look.
Yes.
We made pattern pieces for it, but it wasn't actually finished. And made mock-ups and everything. So now this can be like a fully finished, and it can be part of the fashion show.
Yeah, we'll make it one full scene. So I think it'll be great.
As well as do the photo shoot and everything. We're getting creative licenses now.
Yes,
So,
and that's what I want for you. Starting to feel like you're becoming designers, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yay!
Yay!